Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Hermit's Moon. My name is Renee. We are pulling daily cards here to see where our intentions and our focus needs to be every day. So our first card that we pulled was Stag Spirit, Take the Lead. This reading is all about leadership. And for someone, I feel like it's going to be a very positive reading about a career, especially if you have already applied for something and you've got your eyes set on a leadership position. The cards here are very positive, but it can also be about us taking control and being the leaders of our own lives. So let's get started, and I'll explain what I feel like the cards are trying to say. Our first oracle card, Stag Spirit, Take the Lead. It's time for you to step into that leadership role. Be responsible for your own life. You know, we are all the creators and the curators of our own existence here. It's up to us to take the lead and create the life that we want to live and not let it run us. We are to run the show, not let the show run us. So let's take a look at our tarot cards. I changed my decks up a little bit today. We have the World reversed. We are almost at the end of a cycle, and I really feel like this is for that person who has really actively been seeking a leadership role, or maybe you've just been given a leadership role. This is about you fine-tuning your position. Or it's also just about, if you're not quite there, I feel like you're going to get some news very soon about this job or about this career move. You're almost there, and it's going to position you and propel you into a new cycle of life, into being that wonderful leader that you've been, aspiring to be. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is about planting seeds, and we really need to think about what kind of leader do you want to be? What do you want your life to look like? How do you want to lead the way for people, for yourself? It's time to take this seriously and start really, we have two cards here that I feel like are really about beginnings, because the Seven of Pentacles, yes, it is about harvesting what you've already planted, but what do farmers do? They have a harvest and then they plan for the new or the next harvest. So, and we're constantly doing that in life. That's what the world here is telling us too. Once one cycle ends, another begins. So we're constantly in that mode of endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings. This card is telling us to be very, very aware of what seeds you want to plant and what you want your next harvest to look like. It's also about harvesting all the hard work that you put in with this cycle that you've been in. You're about to reap the benefits of that. So good for you. That's great. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, these are earth signs. The Pentacles is all about earth. It's your Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But the Page of Pentacles is the beginning of a situation. Think about what are the characteristics of a good leader? They're grounded, they're reliable, they're responsible, and they're always learning. They know they are not they might be in an authority position, but they're not the end all, and they know that they still have a lot to learn. We're constant students in life. We're never, you can master a skill, but there's always more to learn. There's always new experiences, and this is about being grounded and not letting that position go to our heads, and just being open to learning and cultivating with the Seven of Pentacles what we want life, our career, our leadership role to look like. Okay, let's look at our T cards. And here's where I'm really getting a feel that this is about someone who is possibly making career moves. We have Throne, position of authority. And of course, what is that with a leader? Take the lead. These are leadership cards for sure. So maybe you've been granted a position of authority in the company that you've been working for. Maybe you're starting your own business and you are the leader. It's all on your shoulders. But this is about taking the lead and guiding the ship or the company where you want it to go. It's going to be on you. And for someone who has been applying for this job, I really feel like these cards are saying that you've got it, because look at Mountain Road here. You are on the road to success. Okay, you've planted those seeds. You know, you're reaping that harvest. Now you are on the road to success. You've gotten the job. Now it's up to you to really show up and shine. You're going to. You're going to. These are great cards for that. In Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So these cards here are really making me feel like for someone out there, this is the news you need about the career move that you're trying to make. But remember, this is a general reading. So if that doesn't really apply to you, this is also just about taking the leadership in a situation, a new beginning, and really honing in on being the best that you can be and knowing and realizing that you are responsible for your life. You're responsible for your happiness. Nobody else. Nobody else. It's not on anyone but you. And it's time for you to take the lead and create the life of your dreams. Now, if you follow my videos, you know, a couple days ago, I announced that if you follow me on Instagram, I was going to be pulling a card at night. And I was never intending on bringing that into these readings, but look what showed up for us last night. Surrender your desire to control people. I feel like it ties in with this reading, and that you don't want to be that leader who is authoritarian. What example am I looking for? You know, a good leader doesn't control. They lead by example. They're not a tyrant. They're not someone out there dictating every single move to everybody. You're giving people around you the chance to grow and become who they're meant to be and hone in on their skills and plant their own seeds and become like this Page of Pentacles. You're leading by example so that they grow. So remember that controlling people is not going to be the way to go here. If that's your leadership style, it's time to, maybe that's the lesson that you need to learn to become that great leader, is to let go of that desire to control people, let them have room to make their mistakes, and then help guide them through that. Help them learn. Lead by example, not by authority. Okay, guys, I hope this reading made sense to you. If it did, I hope you hit the like button. That will help my channel. Subscribe to the channel if these readings are resonating with you. You can find me on Instagram, and I'll put the link in the description of this video. But it's Friday as I'm filming this, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Like I said here, pay attention to how you can be a leader of your own life and how that can help you create the life of your dreams. Go out there and have a good day, guys. I'm sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Bye-bye.